Endotracheal tube apparatus. Abstract. An apparatus for monitoring EMG signals of a patient's laryngeal muscles includes an endotracheal tube having an exterior surface. Conductive electrodes are formed on the endotracheal tube. The conductive electrodes are configured to receive the EMG signals from the laryngeal muscles when the endotracheal tube is placed in a trachea of the patient. At least wireless sensor is formed on the endotracheal tube, and is configured to wirelessly transmit information to a processing apparatus. Endotracheal tubes include electrodes that are designed to make contact with a patient's vocal cords to facilitate electromyographic, EMG, monitoring of the vocal cords during surgery when connected to an EMG monitoring device. Endotracheal tubes provide an open airway for patient ventilation, and provide for monitoring of EMG activity of the intrinsic laryngeal musculature when connected to an appropriate EMG monitor. Endotracheal tubes can provide continuous monitoring of the nerves supplying the laryngeal musculature during surgical procedures. One embodiment is directed to an apparatus for monitoring EMG signals of a patient's laryngeal muscles. The apparatus includes an endotracheal tube having an exterior surface. Conductive ink electrodes are formed on the exterior surface of the endotracheal tube. The conductive ink electrodes are configured to receive the EMG signals from the laryngeal muscles when the endotracheal tube is placed in a trachea of the patient. At least one conductor is coupled to the conductive ink electrodes and is configured to carry the EMG signals received by the conductive ink electrodes to a processing apparatus.